welcome back to my channel. It's Shani. Sorry, having a bit of a funky day today. Yeah, it's Shani, and today I'm coming to you with some Primark makeup, including foundation for us Nubians. On my little hunt and gathering, I did buy a few pieces from Primark, and I'll show them at the end of the video, or I'll do a separate video of what I bought in Primark. But what I got super excited about were these, which is the My Perfect Color My Perfect Color Perfect Finish Foundation, medium coverage, semi-matte finish with vitamin E. Yeah. So I got two colors. I got Rich Espresso and I got Cool Espresso. So those are the two darkest shades that I saw on the shelf. I'm not going to say they are the darkest because I get myself into trouble, okay? So I'm just going to swatch these on my arm for you. So this is Cool Espresso, which I think might actually be my skin tone. So I hope you guys can see that. The lighting is very weird today, and I can almost, do you see what I mean? And then I'm gonna swatch the Rich Espresso right next to it. They were both £2.50, and I found these two shades in the Wandsworth branch of Primark. I'm just going to swatch that in so you can actually see the coverage. To me, it seems like it's full coverage. So much makeup stuff, I couldn't contain myself. And for the bargain prices, you just end up buying everything. So, you know, I did. Sorry about the shine on my face today. I didn't want to do anything to my face apart from semi-fill out my eyebrows because I wanted to try all this stuff. So this video, be prepared, maybe a bit long. Maybe get a tea, get a wine, get a Pimm's and lemonade, whatever you need to get it. So I did buy a few things. So we're just gonna show you those two swatches of the foundation. The next product I got was a color correcting primer. This says £5 on there, but when they swiped it, it was £3. And it is, I'll swatch this as well. Okay, so this is the peachy sort of primer they have. So it has an SPF of 30 in it. I haven't tried it, so I'm hoping to try it sometime today, later on, probably after this video, because I just wanted to show you what I got and just give you some swatches. Also got a Insta Girl Perfecting Stick, which was £2.50. It's just a plain silicone stick, primer stick, which I think is fabulous, and you get quite a bit of product in there. Again, something I haven't tried. I've literally just bought this stuff. I found this pen, this long wear eyebrow pen for £3. Now I'm just going to swatch this here so you can see. So this is for the eyebrow. Now it's too brown for me, it's just too light. It looks like it would be a great, like if this was a pencil, be a great chocolate color for lining the lips. But as you can see, for an eyebrow color, that's going to be just a tad too light for me. So excuse me, I don't know what we're gonna do with this. Okay, the next item I got were two concealers, which I thought, they are just kicking, they are doing it, they are doing the damn thing, you know. So the first one I got was Instant Fix Concealer Crayon. Looks like this. This was £2, but when she swiped it, it came up as £1. It's it's a concealer. That is the color swatch of it, which I think is quite close. Actually, it's got a better color than Fawn. I think Fawn is too light for me when I highlight under my brows, on which I was super pumped because I don't really contour, and I really should because I've got quite a chubby face, and it would be nice to define this, especially as I've got really, like, I don't know if you would call these high cheekbones, but my smile is quite big, so I do think it's, oh my god, I cannot believe this, yeah. Rich Espresso, yeah, freaking My Perfect Color. So it's comes, you know, together with this, the same sort of thing. Rich Espresso, I mean, look at that chocolatey colour, and I'm gonna swatch that there. And it, time parting big money for small items. So, you know, when you go into like NARS or you go into MAC and you want a creamy concealer and they're telling you £18, I'm looking at them like, bro, for this, I can't do it. There's certain things I can part my money with, and there's certain things, and I cannot do it for this and eyeshadows, like expensive eyeshadows. I cannot do it. Anyway, Insta Girl, so they had a lot of this Insta Girl thing, which I think is like, not a new range, they have had, but they've got a new injection of products. So they had a lot of satin matte lipsticks for £2.50, and they also had these, which was their liquid satin finish with vitamin E. I think it's got vitamin E, which I'm loving, all about that. And so this, I'm hoping, is a blue shade red, like a blue undertoned red, but I think it's pink undertone. So I'm just gonna swatch it. My whole arm's getting swatched today. So this is the swatch of the lipstick. It looks pretty darn good, and it swatched very like smooth. There was no, I can't say that there's like bleeding or anything, and my arms are pretty hairy, so I'm really sorry about that, but that's the color of that. And I think this is gonna be my full favorite. Okay, so what else did I get? I got a few bits and pieces, because remember I did tell you that I didn't have any, not I didn't have any, but most of my brushes are like dying, they're coming apart. So I did buy some Primark brushes. Yeah, okay, so I got this eye contour brush for £1. I got this Sculpt and Glow two-sided brush for £2.50, and I also got some silicone sponges. I look forward to working my under eye concealer with this. And I also got some of these diamond oval sponges. So I'm just going to take one out, because I do have a couple soaking in water, so I want to see if they actually expanded in any way. So I'll take a colour that you can actually see. So this is what it looks like dry, very soft. I must say, is it as soft as my Beauty Blender? No, but it is not as stiff as their version of the Beauty Blender, which I've tried both of theirs, from the PS Pro line and from their just stockpile for £1 and £2. PS Pro one is £2. I ended up throwing both of them out because they just sucked, basically. They sucked. And this is what it looks like when you have wet it. So you can see, I mean, it expands twice the size, and it does get a lot softer. I think these are definitely worth the money. These were £1.50 for 5 of them, and I just think, like, this really does feel like a Beauty Blender. And I love the fact it's got like edges, so you can really work into the crevices of your eyes. But I love the fact that, you see, look, it doubled in size, like, it doubled in size. So that's always a good sign that they've used a good sort of foam or later, whatever the material is. It's wet, it's a lot more flexible to deal with. This is the stiff one, this is the wet one. Also, I've been having some real difficulties because I do purchase a lot of Primark lip crayons. I really do like their matte lip crayons. However, I cannot sharpen them for nothing because there's no sharpener big enough. So I found a Primark sharpener. I'm hoping they've actually shaped this to fit their bigger pencils. And while I'm here, I am going to test it out because I've got one pencil that I absolutely love and I cannot wear it because it's just scratching up my lips. So there's the big hole, there's the little hole. I'm gonna go and get that lipstick. I have the pencil, so this is the Velvet Matte Lipstick Crayon in the color, I don't know why I do that. You know you can't see the color once it's been like, it's been weeks I've had this, so I can't see the color. It just says something purple. So anyway, we are gonna see if this actually works, and I love that it's got a cute little top to kind of keep all the mess in there. Yes, it fits, but does it sharpen? Oh yes. I hear the sharpen, but will it come out? Yay! So it definitely works. And I love the fact that you can keep the mess separate and just like empty it in the little dish. Setting powder, I didn't have to buy any more because I've had this setting powder like forever, and it is £2.50. It's gone up. It was £2, it's gone up to £2.50. This is my second batch of this powder. I really like this powder. I can't compare it to anything else because I've never used any other setting powder but this one, and also my MAC mineralized skin finish. Again, I really want to buy the Laura Mercier. It's £30 and it does come in a dark shade, and I'm thinking about saving a little £5 a week and treat myself at the end of the month, which I probably might do. Makeup item before I say it's the last makeup item. Okay, yeah, and I got these latex sponges. You get loads of them for £1. And you know, with me trying to do this special effects makeup stuff, I thought brilliant. These will come in really, really handy, and you can throw them away after you've used them. The last item I bought. Now they had two new eyeshadow palettes. One was a glitter palette, and I wish I took a picture of it so I can include it in the video because it was quite pretty, and it was £4, and you got about 18 shades in there. The next palette they had was 2, which was £6, and you got about 12 to 16 shades in those ones. Those were £6, and it came in matte or vintage. And then you got the smaller one, which I have, which has 9 shadows in it, for £2.50. They had one called the vintage range and one called the matte range. I got the vintage range. I like the colours. There was a mixture of matte, there was a mixture of shimmer. I really love that crimson colour. I've got it in one of my sleek palettes, and I really hope that it has the same look because it does work as a good blush, funny enough, that colour. So this is what the palette looks like. As you can see, it looks really, really nice. I love the packaging. I've seen more expensive eyeshadow palettes with shitty plastic scratchy ass packaging. This is solid, like solid, nice packaging, which I appreciate. For £2.50 you can't go wrong. Let's swatch them and see how they come up. So I am gonna try and swatch the eyeshadows along here. So first we're gonna go in with, they don't have names, so I'm just gonna say what I think. So this creamy sort of color, let's see what the payoff is like. Okay, fallout, not too bad. And we're gonna just swatch that. So you see it's quite chalky. It's not that pigmented, but again, not everybody likes, you know, lots of pigment on their eyes. Some people like a subtle look, so this might actually be the palette for you. I'm gonna go in now with the grey, and sometimes, bearing in mind, sometimes when they are made like this, they are made to be used wet. So maybe when you see, oh, this is like swirling cream, like that grey colour is just nice. Oh, and that's swatched a bit better. Let me see if I can zoom in a bit to get you closer. Yeah, so you can see the swatches better. So you can see they're a bit chalky. They are not the best. So we're gonna go in with this colour here. Make sure I get the right finger. That's what the colour looks like. And we're gonna swatch it here. So they are quite ashy, I must admit. They are quite ashy, quite chalky. So, I mean, that's a shimmer colour and it is quite chalky. I like this colour though. I like this colour. I could work with that colour. It's like an orange on me. In there, it looks like brown, like a light brown, like tan. But it's more of an orangey on my skin tone, which I can appreciate because orangey looks fierce. I'm gonna go in with this green here. You can see that. Again, it does look chalky. It's look a bit ashy. But colour payoff, that swatch wasn't bad. That swatch was not bad. So now we're gonna go in for more of the glittery. I think the last ones I think there's one matte. I'm gonna just swatch that matte at the bottom and do the rest of the glitter shade, yeah? This is another matte. On the monitor, it does look purple, but it's more of a mauvey bluey sort of colour. And I'm gonna swatch that there. So you can see the fallout. See that? But it's swatched the best. Out of all of them, that colour swatched the best. This colour here, my index finger, that is a pretty kind of coppery colour. Let's see, it swatches. So again, with Primark, it seems the darker the colour, the better the pigment, the better the look. I don't know what it is with Primark's darker colours and everything, from their lipsticks, their eyeshadows, their lip liners. The darker the colour, the better the colour payoff. We're going to move down to this gorgeous green shade, which I had my eye on for a while now. And so, I mean, for £2.50, if 3 of these work, it's better than none. And the last one is this gorgeous crimson-y sort of pinky colour. That is the payoff, which looks kind of cute. Oh, yeah, so you can see, so my arm is killing me like this. So you can see that the darker shades do pay off much better. The matte shades need some work. This again is supposed to be a shimmer shade, but it's very chalky compared to the last 4 shimmer shades I did. So I really love that. Doing some sort of makeup look with these items because there is just far too much stuff for me not to, and it seems like I have everything I need. I've got there's more because I keep forgetting I keep buying stuff. Okay, so the last few items I bought were skincare. Few things I got was skincare. Now I have been using their glow mask, face mask and their moisturizer for over 6 months now. I've seen a really good improvement on my skin, texture wise, hyperpigmentation wise. I don't have anything on today, and I think my skin looks pretty good for my age and the stress that I go through, which I will get into on a later date, which I need to share with you guys. Because I think for you lot to get to actually know me better, I need to do more of those sort of videos. So you, please, any questions you want to ask me, leave it in the comments below, and I'll happy to do a little Q&A or some sort of like get to know me better sort of video, yeah? All right. So you can see, yeah, I'm really greasy. This is how my skin is. Normally it is this greasy if I don't have no makeup on, nothing to kind of control it. But I do think like my hyperpigmentation has made a real improvement. Face mask and then moisturizer for the last 6 months, I have not had any problems. I love this stuff. Before mine runs out, I make sure I have so many empties of this. It's ridiculous. I have about 4 jars of empties of this because I have been using this consistently to see if it works. And oh god, great, I've just put makeup all over my freaking little waistcoat thingy. Anyway, as I said, I've used this consistently for 6 months, and I can honestly say I have seen an improvement. I've used things like Dermalogica, where I find that it just really dries out my skin and causes me to have another breakout once I kind of normalize my skin. So I didn't like that. I just wanted something I could use and don't really like stress about, because that's my problem, I'm stressing. So this was really good. This has Moroccan clay, Himalayan bamboo charcoal, exfoliates, smoothing, purifying and brightening. Must say I did prefer their old formula. This item I got was a deep cleanse off oil for £2. So this is just a makeup remover with argan and jojoba oil, and for £2 and you get 150 mils. I said I have to give that a try, and as I said, with the skincare I haven't had a problem with it. I've had more problems with freaking Clearasil and what's the other one? Clean and Clear and Under Control. That is a nightmare for me, and I think that's because it's targeted for teenage skin where I'm more mature, so it's not having the same results. But this clean off, I've used it for a couple of days. It does what it says on the tin. You do have to really go in afterwards with a lovely cleanser to get this oil off your skin, but it does remove all makeup, including mascara. The next item, oh yeah, and that was £2 if I didn't mention. The next one, which I got pumped about, was this glow. I don't know if you can see that. It is a Glow Clay Cleanser. Okay, and it has pink pomelo and pomegranate. It's purifying and detoxifying, nourishing and energizing. This was £3, and it says a cream to foam cleanser to help detoxify, purify skin for fresh and glowing complexion. Yeah. Direction for use: lather over wet skin, rinse well after use. Yes, so I'm going to be using that as well. That is everything, and I feel like there's more, but there isn't. That is it, I'm sure. Oh no, I knew it. There's one more item, guys. One more item which I wanted to wear in this video, but I got so pumped up and time was ticking and I've got to do the school run and I didn't want to be late like my last video. So I got these. Oh yes, bitch. £1.50. I've had Pound Shop stick-on nails last longer than my Primark ones, and I constantly buy these, and only because they have the best designs, the best colorways, the best shapes. When I tell you, you can get pointed, you can get almond, you can get square. These are Insta girl ones. I mean, the variety is just beyond belief. Like literally, I have never seen a variety of false nails like I have in Primark. Not even Henry Holland is doing a damn thing like that. And Henry Holland, as far as I know, was like the king of false nails. Well, stick-on false nails in my eyes anyway. So that was my haul of all Primark makeup that I could find for us chocolate babies, for us mid-tone ladies, for us lighties, yes? Because this apparently starts from ivory and goes all the way to espresso, so I'm hoping that there's something out there for everyone, because we should all be able to wear makeup and express ourselves as much or as little as we want to, and that is my whole thing on my channel. It doesn't matter what tone you are, I just feel like you should be able to walk into a shop and buy it, and that is it. That is my bottom line. Yeah, you should be able to go in a shop and buy it. Don't have to order online and hopefully that color matches with you, and if it doesn't, you got to send it back and hope for the best on another one, you know. So those are all my things I bought from Primark, and I must say I'm pretty happy with the things I bought. Gonna put it all together later on today after the school run, and hopefully that video will be out with this video. But I just want to show you what the foundation looks like when it's dried down. So you can see it does have a little bit of movement on the darker shade. The lipstick still didn't dry, yeah, didn't dry down. The concealer a little bit, but you know, again, they haven't been set or anything. Those are the eyeshadows, those are the foundations and stuff like that. Let's see if I can. So I hope you enjoyed my long ass video. And I hope you do stop by again. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and press that bell so you get notified when I upload again. And please like, comment, and obviously subscribe. I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye.